pit road as soon as possible. What I need though is for absolutely everybody to get off pit road as soon as possible as well. It's such a long lap. You don't want to come round the last turn, cross the start finish line and have cars funneling down into turn 1. Because if there are a load of cars sat on the pit lane, they might not see you coming, and no matter how hard they try, unless they take to the grass, they're likely to balk you. So I'm going to mute all comm channels. No one will speak during qualifying in session, but that doesn't mean someone might not join TeamSpeak and say hello without realizing. Just like last week, it would be nice to just get a banker. Almost got a 1x there. Yeah, didn't expect this to be a good lap. But it's clean, means first run we have a time on the boards at least. And this is what I was talking about. Almost got wiped out from behind. So at least we have a banker in. What just happened there was, okay, someone's blinking so I can't see if he is or isn't on track. Yeah, what happened there was didn't get enough speed off whilst in 4th gear and chickened out really, because what I needed to do was stay in 4th, get rid of some more speed and then shift down into 3rd so I could hold the car with that nice gentle rotation and get on the power, even if it was just to balance the car on the throttle. But because I missed all of those reference points, I was about less than half a second behind the car, but that was enough not to be able to get on the gas a little bit to hold it. Hey, Co-Shed. Yeah, I turned off quite a few services in the background, and until I can get it down further, I'm not using the heart rate monitor.
Go ahead and hit this time. Hit this time. You know you can, bud. Wave them off.
So wanted to get a banker on the boards out of the first run. We have that. So now the pressure's off. Had to put more steering through the car than I would normally because I was offline and dangerously close to the 1X. Slid through that apex, unfortunately. Took risks through there. Don't know if they're going to pay off for me. Nope, the car was sliding through that hairpin, so they didn't. No lag at all my end, no issues whatsoever, no in-game stutters. Again, I'll put it in the someone coming down pit lane, or yeah, no, someone coming down the track. See, it's so hard to differentiate between who's coming out the pits with you and who's flying down the track. But yeah, I turned off a lot of NVIDIA processes and services going on in the background. And as I said last week, I really am going to look into uninstalling the GeForce Experience software and see if that's causing me problems, although I have no idea what that will do to my sound options. But it just goes to show how much time can be lost if you're not confident that the screen's going to stay nice and smooth. But yeah, currently only about 0.2 off my PB, but about 0.9 off my optimal. So, as I've said week on week, this is probably going to plan for how I would like qualifying sessions to be. Get the banker in on the first run. It's just psychologically you have a completely different approach to the rest of the session. Maybe not everyone else, so the really good guys won't bother worrying about anything. They'll just put another good lap in. Whereas us mortals do. Didn't maximise that last section at all. But since it was the first flying lap, can't complain too much. Damn it. We're talking about inches offline, compromising the entire sector. Uh-oh. Can I stay out the wall? Can I stay out the wall? Too much brake through there. So I thought it was in the last 8 minutes of qualifying, but must have been the first 8 minutes. I misread it. See what I mean about being offline? Cost me all the way to that, where it's still costing me. Did it again. I would say sorry to Richard, but we're in qualifying, so sorry, Richard. This track is all about rhythm. From turn 1 all the way through here. If you skip a beat anywhere, it just compounds all the way through. You only stop feeling the effects here. And I mean as in, because you've got time to almost like mentally reboot and forget the fact that you missed apexes and you're not quite on it. You're still paying for it in time, which is why I don't keep the delta up. But your senses have time to shake it off. Tyres aren't ready to nail that. Was oversteering through there. See, now I need to try and catch these guys on the back straight. Doesn't matter now.
Left side. Clear, clear, clear.
good practice for the race. It's not as easy to come to a stop there as you might think, because you're turning all the way through that section, and you need to be able to straighten the car up to squeeze the brakes. So it's like doing an emergency stop on ice. Really got to think it through. Would be nice if I could get off there like that in a qualifying lap. Well, I was sliding but caught it. And then took far too much speed through that apex. And if it gave me any time, I just gave it back.
Right side. Still there.
Gave up 3/10.
Clear, clear.
Broke far too much. See what I mean about lose it in one sector, lose it on one apex and pay for it? So this is the last run. Oh, big stutter. Greedy picking up the throttle through there.
On your left. Clear, clear.
Car moving around on the throttle. Now what I need him to do, actually no, what I need to do is clear the track for him, because I only have enough fuel to finish the lap, and he was heads up enough not to balk me into turn one. Wow, so much oversteer. He did both things anyway. Backed off. So let's get out of his way. Not the best lap of the session, but I'll take it. Let's change to the race setup. Quickly go grab some water. decided to forego the water and get juice instead. Okay, I'll take that qualifying lap. I might run some races this weekend. After this though, we'll have to do my customary weekend workout and catch some Daytona 24 coverage if I can. Let me show you what I mean by the clutch has definitely given up the ghost now. See? I'm not going to bother trying to mess with it because, as I said, Fanatec have duly delivered. This is my sensor replacement. Should have put in what in qualifying? 46.6 would have put me up here and probably put me in trouble. So